TH versus Happy. They are meeting in the grand final of Netty's CC Master Cup Qualifier 2. May just be a qualifier, but there's really big prize money involved here, which is why we see the greatest playing and playing serious. Very serious indeed. For all the marbles. This is a best of 5, which I haven't yet correctly entered. But let's go in. Map 1 is Twisted Meadows. A rare map to see in this matchup. In fact, we basically never see it anymore. But here now we do, which is interesting. Normally, humans always veto this map ever since the militia change, reducing the duration. Humans have been pretty afraid of this map. For humans and night elves both, this map can be really difficult early on. There's no really safe camps to take. There's doable camps, but they're all kind of hard. They're all kind of dangerous. The spawn positions work out well for TH. He is not close to the opponent. If Happy was spawning here, then the harass towards the rock golem could be really dangerous. The rock golem creep is the classic opening for humans on this map. In the past, used to be quite often played with a power build on the altar, but that is not the case here. As I said earlier, TH showed some variation and adjustment and innovation against Orc, against Focus. Is he gonna do that here as well? That's interesting. The Water Elemental doesn't tank the whole damage of the camp. The AM is tanking a lot of damage from this camp. Down to less than 300. I'm not sure that that was intentional.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK walks into the creeps, but he doesn't really get punished too much from that. Oh, double strength drops here is actually really good for the DK, although the AM. Otherwise, this could have been pretty scary. So, in comes the DK with the harass. At least 2 peasants are certainly going to die over here. But that is to be expected with this opening. This should not come as a surprise to TH. 3 peasants died. Another one is very hurt. TH is dealing with this as well as he can, pretty much. Oh, Happy invests all 3 coils on the peasants. He got a 4th one. Alright, he killed another one just with right clicks. 4 peasants dying, that's pretty painful. That hurts, absolutely. But at least the DK is now close to out of mana, only has 1 coil left. And if he wants to get the level 2, which is of course what he wants, he needs to steal the big Ogre Magi with that coil, which is not too easy. Also DK a little bit pressured here, slightly low HP. So fast expansion is of course the way we always saw this matchup in the past. Not the only way it can be played anymore. Tier 3 style 1 base is playable nowadays, as oftentimes shown by Hawk. That is in fact the style that TH played 2 WGLs ago, but I haven't seen him play against Undead, excuse me, in a long time. So here come the militia. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. TH is making damn sure this expansion is working out. This is not an easy creep at all. This is one of the harder ones. One of the hardest ones. Good AM positioning though. Standing between the DK and the creeps. And there's always some footies pressuring either Fiends or Death Knight exactly the way you want it. 1 peasant died, but that's okay. DK got the experience of that peasant. Fiend is too hurt. Can't go in anymore. Another peasant is dying, and there's another one up for grabs right there. Happy probably realizes he can't get the Ogre Magi anymore. TH is going to make sure of that. And with the Ogre Magi, that is level 3. Oh, the 1 Fiend here actually really hurt. Happy would love to get this footy kill. That would be his level 2. Getting... Wow, that's all peasants, right? That's exclusively peasant experience. That's 7 peasants dying. Ooh. Ooh. That's ouchy. So, from an economic standpoint, this early game was really painful for TH, but at least he got good levels. He got the level 3, got 2 medium-sized items as well. Pretty crap right now for the AM, but pretty good for the MK later. And here comes the expansion. Lumber is looking pretty low, obviously, with all the peasants dying. Happy takes 1 green camp and gets level 2. 3 fiends are out. Nothing died yet for Happy. Lich is coming. Slaughterhouse. Tier 3 tech. Happy with the European-style fast Tier 3 tech. Many Chinese undeads or Asian undeads oftentimes go for a later tech with heavier fiend and statue presence in the mid-game. Lich comes out. Footies are basically asking for the perfect Nova to hit them. But Happy patiently holding on to the mana. 2 Novas, 1 coil is what Happy has right now. TH goes for the boots. I like that. Makes the AM more survivable and also more easily able to look for kills. Oh, little skeleton run by. Killed 1 unit. I think that's a footy corpse, actually. Oh, Lich a little bit split away from the army. Perhaps a surround here could be achieved. Nice movement of the footies. Once again, TH, one of the master of the footmen. So the first Nova has to be committed to keep the Lich out of the surround. And... oh, misclick by Happy. That's a rare sight. So footy gets denied. And despite there being no defend, these footies are really well able to force Happy back. Where's the defend, by the way? 3 footmen queued. I like this, for the most part. Like, more and more footies, that's exactly what you want. That's what I'm preaching all the time, as you guys may have noticed. But you kind of want defend, don't you? I don't think he has defend yet. Shredder coming in, so lumber issues will be a thing of the past soon. But the tech is starting to be pretty late over here. Shop coming up now as well. Tier 3 for Happy, about to be done. And with destroyers and orb, these footies will soon have run out of use. Usefulness. Coil Nova, 1 more footy dies. But the level 2 elementals also putting in some good damage. I'm really impressed that these footmen are actually so well able to force Happy back without defend. I think if Happy had gone for a later tech with more fiends more quickly, oop, almost a surround, then these footies wouldn't have been able to do that so easily. TH still trying for a surround, forcing a TP on the DK would be nice, but he doesn't get it. So a couple of footies died, but that's of course their purpose, kind of. Happy has lost no units yet, but he's still pretty low HP and low mana.
Player's forces are under attack.
Destroyer form coming in. Defend is ready. Perhaps it just finished. Tech starts now, and that is absolutely super late. Lich gets level 2. Creeping up the merchant. TH looking for the run by into the main, but tech is over, so even if he kills the acolyte, it's not that painful. Lich is coming back. Probably a statue soon as well, with Destroyer form finishing in a moment. A lot of damage on the AM. Suddenly these tankiness items are pretty nice. 1 acolyte died, and more mining time is lost.
Player's forces are under attack.
So this cost Happy maybe around 200 gold. Nice little run by, but that also means the TP is gone, and the TP is gone for a long time. Oh, Happy misclicked one of the acolytes. Oh, he realized it though. If you right-click Acolyte on a building like that, it looks at the building and it doesn't give you the notification that it's AFK. Happy smells this run by coming. Holy crap, that's a lot of footmen. 1 destroyer might not be enough to deal with that, actually. Lots of towers everywhere. And run-bys. This is smelling like tanks. Do we have masonry coming in? Yeah, he's got 1 masonry upgrade already. Spirit Tower coming up as well. Blizzard transition. Oh, I like that. Tome of Retraining. And now we have Blizzard. It feels like the DK is required in this defense. Oh, the two towers here. But also, AM needs to be careful. I wonder, is he going for this play because of the tankiness items on the AM? Maybe he is. Footman not taking too much damage from these towers because the Spirit Tower, of course, damage is reduced.
A player's forces are under attack.
And if these ziggurats/towers fall, this is a big deal. This is very expensive for Happy. But the AM can't really go back in. Perhaps should go for an invul/heal scroll at the shop. In the meantime, Happy's still pressuring the expansion. No siege damage, no pit lord, but the fiends and lich shots do hurt over time. AM is starting to drop very low. He doesn't have another blizzard right now. And the destroyer is starting to take out the footies. These towers are not falling. These Nerobs and Spirit Tower are not falling. One more blizzard, but it's not enough damage. It's not enough. AM perhaps even forced into the TP here. Oh, is it enough damage? No, it's not. No, it's not. The DK was just chilling here this whole time. Turns out one destroyer was enough to hold this. Barely enough. What happens in the meantime? Tier 3 coming in. Okay. A lot of time was bought. Really good that the Shredder returns to the main to not be sniped at the expansion, by the way. Not too many peasant corpses here yet. Okay, few are coming in, so it's like 5 peasants dying. But it's not the end of the world. Pally second. Oh, Happy's just standing in the blizzard. This doesn't look exactly ideal. Is the AM level 4? No. Ah, that would be a big level up for the Archmage. Needs a few more kills, but where to get those kills now? And Happy, what's he doing? Pit Lord 3rd has been one of his specialties lately. And that goes perfectly with the Rain of Fire in a siege situation like this.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Happy's just playing dual hero for now. Triple workshop coming in. Alright, we know what that means. Towers, masonry, tanks. The Holy Trinity. Or Unholy Trinity, I guess it is. Pally way in the back, Clarity running. His only job is to keep this AM alive with Holy Light. And the Fiend damage isn't enough to take out this Town Hall. They're just taking out some peasants as well. Oh my god. Is this what the meta is becoming again? Towers and tanks and masonry? Nice tower placement, by the way, especially this one, making sure that the Lich can be attacked and at least get pressured a little. Here we go, boys. Tanks are coming in. I don't know if they're upgraded. More fiends, more statues. Happy is not really ready as it seems for these tanks. Ghouls are in the main. That's the only thing he has to deal with them. Story Mask found once again, by the way. Very good for Happy. I'm worried about the meta, guys. I'm worried about the meta. More tanks. 3rd level of masonry. It's not enough damage. Happy just does not have enough damage. So, here come the tanks. We have 3, right? Yes, we do. So, Happy. Oh, he's got 1 wagon coming out at the perfect time. But there's Blizzard. Happy quickly reacts, and Happy TP's back, actually. Gives up on breaking the expo. realizes he has to deal with this threat. But that is so much time bought for TH. He can fully repair the expo once again. He can make more and more tanks if he wants, which he does want. Happy has to go for telestaffs now. It's about mobility. Lich and the Fiends returning again to pressure the expo, maybe? The Fiends at least are. Okay, so Happy is keeping some pressure at least on the expansion, but... Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Third level of masonry. 4 tanks now with 1-0 upgrades, by the way. More upgrades are coming in as well. I am still at level 4. I don't think he found a kill this whole time. Double wagon. Okay. 2 wagons plus ghouls should be able to hold off like 5 tanks maybe? Oh, guess what? It's 5 tanks. 6 tanks! More tanks! Ah no, gyros. Okay. Gyro transition coming in. Pit Lord! Joins the fun. DK staffs over to his army to throw out some saving coils. This is pretty cool right now. Like, it's hard for these players to decide what do you focus, how do you defend, where do you split your units. Oh, Pit Lord and Arcane Tower range, that's kind of a big mistake. Out of mana now.
Players' forces are under attack.
Happy seemingly has eyes everywhere. Lich chasing the tanks, DK checking out what the heroes are doing, and the Pit Lord and the Fiends pressuring the expo. Pretty cool multitasking game. By the way, thank you, You're Dead with the 29-month resub, and Wotan, thank you for the 5-month resub. Alright, in we go. Tanks, how much can they do? Ghouls are here as well. Trying to deal with the tanks as best as possible. Diving for the wagons seems to be the right call. Blizzard doing big damage. And there goes the level up. 1 wagon already taken out. And the Black Citadel about to fall. And so is this wagon. This seems to be working out rather well for TH. Oh, quite a few acolytes died, right? It's only 3 acolytes left. And no building to replace them. MK died. But he can easily be replaced. And more ziggurats are falling. Ooh, this is very expensive. GG by Happy. 1-0 for TH with the good old tank lane. And there I thought only Romantic was playing that style anymore. Nope. TH can play him as well. Not sure what the big mistake there by Happy was. Going for the Pit Lord so late. Probably the biggest problem. Happy didn't want to go Pit Lord for a long time. Because he was at like 47, 48 supply or something. He didn't want to break upkeep. But I think he should have. If he has the Pit Lord at the expansion way sooner. Before the 3rd Masonry upgrade kicks in. This could be a very different game. But Happy now aware of this possibility. Will be able to adjust now. Our second map will be Northern Isles. All players are in. And ready. The Pally second was really smart. Was really, really smart. And the way he used him, keeping him at max range, having clarities running and stuff. Trying to buy time. More and more and more time for the 6 tank push. That could not be dealt with. Attacking with the 6 tanks and killing all the buildings, of course, that's not the hard part. The hard part comes before. Trying to take not too much damage on the way there. Trying to get the transition right. Having the right positioning with the footies in the AM. Not losing too many peasants and stuff like that. Many peasants were still lost. But many peasants were also reproduced. So map 2, here we go. Happy in the top right. Trailing against TH. With the altar to the north. Does he actually want to creep the Tuskar cap? That is not what we normally see. Normally it's green camp into green, into expo, into green. That can make reaching level 3 very difficult though. While human can play many different styles against undead, TH seems to be pretty set in his fast expansion. As I said earlier, haven't seen him play one base tier 3 style in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen him play Pally rifle style. Oh. Is he actually creeping it? It looks like he is. Happy with the Acolyte Scout. We'll see it early. Like the base build here by Happy. Graveyard you can have far forward. Shop protected behind. And if he carves out enough wood, could even place the thingy-majig here. So, big, slightly greedy creep camp here first by TH, but not getting punished. If Happy was to play aggressively, run across the map right away with 0 experience, he could especially look for a lot of peasant kills over here. But that's not what Happy's doing. Happy is just starting off with creeping of his own. And probably gonna do green into green for the quick level 2. AM level 2 already. And taking this early game slow. Making sure he gets that level 3. Since fellows, thank you very much for the €5 donation. Thanks for bringing back Warcraft 3 action, he says. My pleasure, man. Arcade in the main, to be safe. More and more peasants. It's like day 9 daily. Probes and pylons, probes and pylons, probes and pylons. And footies. Don't forget about the footies, very important. DK hits level 2. Comes in for a bit of harass. Does he get the Huntsman? Nope. But he gets the Watch Elemental. However, not too much mana left now. And the nice thing about this creep route is, for the human, even if you miss some last hits here on the big creeps, you still get level 3. But of course it takes more militia time to go for this camp. Plus it can be dangerous. Oh, Happy making use of the Cloak of Shadows. That's pretty cute. And he's standing right next to the Ogre Magi. So TH can surround the Ogre Magi. So Happy might be able to pick up the item. Oh. Trapper. Happy not using the coil for that one. Okay, who's got the faster fingers? TH knows what's up. Happy gets the last hit, but not the item. Item to the AM, the ring +4. But he's gonna get this Fiend. Happy took too much damage on the Fiend! Ooh, long range coil. Really long range. Here we go, Expo's coming up. That's a lot of peasants. Quick tower as well. And I would like to see more peasants. One more. 4 farms into expansion. So TH supply stuck for the time being, but plenty of footmen already. 7 footies, really good. And probably more will be coming. Early level 4, oftentimes something TH looks for. To have that level 2 brilliance, and with that, tons of regen. Happy falls back, creeps up a little bit himself, trying to get his own level 3. So Happy, is he gonna tech at 30 supply once again, or is he gonna play a little bit more mid-game focused with a later tech? It's a very fast level 3 DK, actually. Oh, that's a lot of damage from the creeps. Ooh. Oh, defend is ready already. That's very good. And the expansion is finished as well. This game is looking pretty good for TH here so far. Heal ward, not bad either. DK coming in for... what does he want? Does he want to go for lasted steals here? No. Level 4 AM, before being forced to defend against the push, is like amazing. So good. Yeah, this creep camp really is giving more and more benefit. Looking better and better. Perhaps Happy should have been aggressive against it. Again, it was the 30 supply tech, by the way. Tech into statue, into fiend, into ziggurat. TH looking for some surrounds here again. Doesn't quite get them. Footy was denied. Nicely done. And the water elemental as well. My god, TH playing out of his mind right now. And there was 2 Novas for only 2 footies. That's absolutely fine for the human. And more footy. Look at this. 3 footmen queued. Exactly what you want. More and more and more. There we go. 4 footmen queued. Hell yeah. TH, thank you very much for vindicating me. Thank you very much. Puig with the 100 bits. Haven't played Warcraft 3 for 10 years, but always enjoy your stream. Keep up the good work. We will. That was a big Nova. That hit like every single footman. Oh, threatening the surround. Whew. And he gets surrounded at the torch? No, never mind. That is not actually a wave blocker. But now 4 fiends are here, 2 statues are out, so this is the point where even defend footies are like, eh, maybe let's kind of fall back and heal and not fight so much anymore. Tier 3 for Happy, about to finish. Destroyer, Orb, and a 3rd hero, so we can expect perhaps a faster Pit Lord this time. 47 supply for TH, just footies and peasants. Footies and peasants and footies and peasants and towers also. Far forward Arcana like that, meaning the Pit Lord, if he's anywhere in this range, is gonna get burned, so he has to be like over here, maybe. Very good position. Next Nova coming in. Was that denied again? I don't know.
A player's force is
and once again, TH can threaten the run by. This is a lot of footies, and Destroyer form isn't quite ready yet, but about to be. Spirit Tower coming already. And this time the DK goes home as well, I like that. To be able to deal with this a lot faster. So, and here we go, Pit Lord it is. But now attacking this expo, especially with a Pit Lord, really isn't that easy. DK standing between the main. Okay, I guess this spot works for the Pit Lord. Oh, quick repositioning of the peasants. Really nice. Is it panda time? Where's... Do we have an MK already? I don't think so. Tome of Retraining again. And MK. Okay, no Pally this time. I thought perhaps Panda for the ultimate base lane. Oh, that Blizzard is a little bit misplaced. But he's gonna have more. Oh, AM. Ooh, dangerous position. Is this walled off? Uh-oh. That's not very good! We'll be forced into the invul here. Oh, that's a wall off. Ouch, that hurts. That's not exactly the way he wanted it. And with that, the AM has to run. Oh, he's got the heal ward, though. Can he outrun the Destroyer for the heal ward? DK and Destroyer chasing. Rain of Fire coming in again. We have 2 levels of Masonry again, by the way. And only 1 workshop so far, so no mass tanks this time. TP away. AM was in trouble. Makes it safely back to the main. The DK was chasing, ready for the coil. And here now comes the juicy heal ward. Quite a few peasants dying at the expansion. Whew, that's a lot of damage. Statue working overtime. Oh, and the next Rain of Fire. Ouch! Ouch! Owa! That's a lot of peasants dying. Blizzard, pretty good. But Happy is just standing in the damage for now. But he's trying to buy time. Trying to buy time for the transition, which is the gyros. Quite a few are coming in, and it doesn't look like Web is ready yet. Happy wasn't expecting those so fast, perhaps. Oh, big Blizzard. Really nice Blizzard. And Destroyer is taken out quickly. Let's take a quick look at the Web. Halfway through only. And that was a lot of time for repair. Many more peasants coming in. This Blizzard is working out really well. And oh, even the heat ward in the back here. Really cool. Tier 3 is done now. Pally is coming, and so are Knights. And the Destroyer, the Statue, excuse me, is out of juice. No more healing. Happy is getting more from the main. 3rd damage upgrade for the Fiends, by the way. That's really fast. Fiends are all starting to drop really low. I think Happy has to fall back from this position. Has to wait for the next statue, which is here. And once again, TH holds at the expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy falling back for creeping only because he has to heal with the statues. Item for him, Flute, is very good. Also goes for a heal scroll, which is certainly going to be handy. Level 2 for the Pit Lord. I always feel like Howl of Terror is better. Go Rain of Fire if you're sieging, but also go Howl if you're forced into a fight. But Happy always goes Cleave. Army is starting to get there. Armor upgrades first on the Knights.
Player's forces are under attack.
I like that as well. This position is so good, by the way. It's so weird to attack this expansion. Heroes have to stand over here, otherwise they're getting hit by the arcane. Really, really good build base build by TH. So if Happy can't kill the expo, at least he wants to make sure that TH isn't creeping. So he's stealing the lab away. Sundering Blades coming in. Knights are getting stronger and stronger. No Animal War Train yet, by the way. But the first attack upgrade coming as well. Oh, Destroyer's being morphed. Happy, is he gonna try to bust this now? Perhaps he is. He can morph one more. Nothing is coming in from the main.
A player's forces are under attack.
AM is ready to defend, but only the AM. Arcane is taken out, and that's already a big deal. of Happy's units here are quite hurt. Statue, once again, working overtime. Really fast reactions with the peasants all the time by TH, by the way. He's playing this really, really well. TH would love to just be left alone to mine for like 2-3 more minutes just to produce. But of course, Happy is not allowing this. 3-3-2 levels now on the undead side. 4-2-2 on the human. 63 supply versus 66 supply. Happy with a slight lead. But Happy also with barely any mana. 1 coil, no Nova. And now it's Rain of Fire versus Blizzard. What's better is the question. First Knight getting staffed out. That one was saved. Heal Scroll coming in by Happy. 1 Fiend already died. The next one is going to fall as well. Happy aiming for the Footmen first, which are surprisingly still alive in this game. Level 4 on the DK, that helps with the aura, I guess. Misses the coil, just a split second right there. Pitlord got level 3 as well. I wonder what he goes for. It's Cleave 2, actually, to have more damage from right clicks. Both players losing quite a bit of supply over there. But of course, it's way easier for TH to replace his lost units. There's no transition really for Happy, just more Fiends, more statues. No Banshees. No counter expansion. RYM, thank you for the 32 months. And now TH is doing exactly what he wants. He's pulling Happy across the map, letting him chase him, and buying more time for more production from the expansion.
Forces are under attack.
More upgrades for the Knights. About to be at 1-2. Happy creeps up the natural. Is Happy actually going to counter-expand? Normally something he never does. No 6th Acolyte yet, though. Pendant of Energy, excellent item. Happy buys the claws. Happy still in no upkeep, by the way. Buys the claws and the mantle. Happy is investing heavily into his heroes. But now 64 supply for TH. More upgrades, more production, more mining. TH is looking for the Creepjack now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creepjack at the red camp. Could be the perfect opening for him to look for. Happy is going to get the big item, but finds himself in a bad position. Claws plus 12, great for the Lich. 1 Fiend caught in a very bad position, should be an easy kill. Good movement on the Knights, doesn't allow an easy escape for the Fiend. 1 Knight gets saved with a staff. Do we have a second staff? We certainly do. So that Knight is safe as well with the last second staff. Whew. Almost too close for comfort right there. Along with the economic advantage now, even getting more value with the staffs. But levels are starting to be an issue over here. And this Lich is extremely strong. Soon to hit level 4 as well. If Pally and MK get level 3, they become very good as well, but TH needs 1, maybe 2 more camps for that. Killing the blacksmith also means no more knights, and of course no more upgrades. Happy's committing in deep into the towers, might be willing to TP out in case of a flank. And here comes that flank. Where are all the knights? It's only 4 knights though. Staff is ready. Here goes the first one. There's a second staff available. Oh, coil once again a little bit too late. That might be the ping. But it's not enough army. 64 supply. A lot of that is gyros. They are useless supply now with no destroyers in the game anymore. And Happy got the level 4 Lich level up. You guys know what that means. Plus 4 intelligence. Oh yeah. Oh, big Rain of Fire. Suddenly Happy breaks the expo. Once he drops into no upkeep? What? How? The heroes, I guess. The heroes with the superior levels and the way superior inventory. Especially this Lich. Crazy. Along with the pendant. Along with the flute. the knight numbers just never got there. 3, 4, maybe 5 knights was the highest it ever got. DK focused with the Stormbolt right clicks, but he has the heal pot still. Oh, Lich also in a bit of trouble. Frost Armor now being very helpful. Double staff used. And with that, 2 knights saved. This fiend over here. 3-2 upgrades on these fiends. My goodness. Happy and no upkeep, but both units and knights. Units and... excuse me. Heroes. Very well upgraded. Very powerful. By the way, there was an expansion attempt up here. 1 tank took care of it.
A player's forces are under attack.
TH needs the levels. He needs these 2 level ups on Pally and MK. But the expansion has fallen. 3-2 upgraded fiends plus 30 damage on the Lich. Officially a super Lich. Pit Lord is level 4. By the way, I think in this game I gained new appreciation for Cleave against Knights. Cleave ignores armor. Of which the Knights have quite a bit. This is very big experience though for TH. He gets a bad item, but the level up to level 3, which is the big deal. Really good scouting. Gyro's always keeping track of the expansion attempts of the undead. TH is supply stuck, by the way. Oh! Twitch chat, did you see? He picked up the tome. Good boy. So MK's 3, finally. But Pally not quite yet level 3. And now TH, what does he do?
A player's forces are under attack.
Farms. No new Great Hall.
A town is under siege.
Map is almost crept, by the way. Once again, expansion cancelled by the single tank. There's another one coming up here. DK gets solo experience, claws +6. He doesn't even have enough slots anymore on the Lich for this. So what's he gonna give over? Oh, and Banshee Tech. Banshee Tech actually finished with Master Training. During all of this, Happy got to Master Banshees. Which makes his army way superior to this one, I believe. So in we go. Happy kiting back against the Knights. Blizzard versus Rain of Fire. What's better? Level 3 coil, not quite yet available, but soon will be. The Knights in trouble, another one gets saved, but now the second staff is the last one. There's no third staff to make use of. Big Blizzard once again. Happy still aiming for those Knight kills. This one tank is making things difficult. Coil Nova coming in, defensively and of course offensively with that Nova. But it's barely any Knights left. The last Knight dies over here. Suddenly it's only the heroes left along with the breakers. As always, Happy ignores the heroes. TH does the same. Instead it's the units falling, and instead they are falling. It still says 60 supply for TH, but he has barely anything left up here to still fight with. He's got the one tank with a 6 armor, so he's pretty tanky, but haha, sorry for that pun. But not tanky enough to withstand all of the right clicks. The tank is gone. Blizzard is still dealing good damage when there's no anti-magic. But more and more anti-magic is coming in, and TH has to fall back and has to concede this expansion to the opponent, and he knows there's no way back into this game anymore. GG. Whew. And Happy takes that game. It looked like TH had stabilized and was finally going to be able to mass enough to run over Happy with the Knights and Gyros. But no. Happy with his 50 supply army only, still so strong because of the strong heroes, thanks to levels and items, and the 3-2 upgraded fiends. That was a great game. That was a great game. If this was like anyone else other than these two, plus perhaps Infi and 120, either side would have lost way earlier. This grand final is shaping up to be the absolute barn burner that we hoped it would be. And map 3 will be Echo Isles. Did it really come down to the upgrades? It felt like that third attack upgrade on the Fiends made a ton of difference. Wonder if we're going to see that again here on map 3. We're basically down to a best of 3 now. Both players need 2 more maps to take first place, and with that, more than $2,000 here in the CC Master Cup Qualifier 2. And we're not wasting any time. Happy on the left, and TH on the right. I'm gonna leave the camera here. I must very much so excuse me for a moment. Someone's at the door. Be right back. Apologies for that little inconvenience, but that guy just wouldn't stop ringing the doorbell. So, we haven't missed anything yet. The heroes came out, AM versus DK still. No MK first place yet, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought TH was gonna mix that in maybe once or twice.
A player's forces are under attack.
God, is he actually gonna survive this? Woo. But he's really low. DK is only almost level 2. Gets the level 2. Oh, gets that one as well. Are you serious? Where's the footy? Footy's almost dead. Happy's teching in the meantime. Seems to be an expansion once again by TH. But already got experience here on the Death Knight. Wakes up the creeps with the DK. Triggering Bloodlust early. What I would love to do is get the last hit on the Ogre Magi with the coil, but of course that's going to be up to TH now to prevent. And once again, TH very well, focusing the DK all the time. Exactly the way you want it. Oh, coil on cooldown, so now TH can commit to the Ogre Magi, and he gets the last hit. Skeletons were not able to steal that one. One more kill. But no more experience for the DK. So all things considered,
Players'
pretty
forces
solid
are under
defense.
attack.
TH once more playing very well around Happy's harass. Happy trying to see what he can do with the fiends, but TH too good of a player to allow anything to happen here. Early arcane. Not putting it too far forward here, wants to make sure this one comes through, and it will come through. Some of the footies hurt already. That is kind of dangerous, especially with the Lich coming in soon. Thank you very much, Schroeder, with the sub. DK back from the main. Experience not looking too great. Not too close to level 3, but mana actually not too good. Not too bad. 2 coils available right now. Soon to be a third. 1 coil used aggressively. TH has been trying for a few surrounds this series, but I don't think he's gotten a single one yet, actually. Would love to see the boots here for the AM. How many footies do we have queued? Now, defend first. At the perfect time. You want to have defend when the Lich comes out. And the Lich is basically out. One more peasant dies at the expo. Shop is coming up. These footies certainly need a shop. Oh, water elemental, that's valuable experience. Would be a nice deny from the AM. And... oh, nicely done! TH. On point. Happy once again with the fast tech at 30 supply.
Players' forces are under attack.
When is TH gonna attack? Oh boy. Ah, okay, he just started. I was like, it's gonna be a while. Because he was at like 0 lumber. But that was because he just started. So. Tech, I would say, on the human side a little bit later than usual, but not by much. Once again, it's the footies holding the middle of the map. With Happy once again opting for the fast tech towards tier 3. Doesn't have too many fiends out for a while. So it's kind of easy to hold with a footman here.
A player's forces are under
No footies queued. Excuse me? Well, how many does he have? Okay, he's got 9 footies. Okay. When there's 9 footies, I'm like, okay, you don't necessarily have to make more. Heal scroll invul for the AM. I'm really surprised he didn't go for the boots earlier. Did you see that? Instant defend, instantly running over to the side. Pretty nice.
a player's forces
But he's ready for the run by. Tier 3 isn't done yet. We don't have any spirit towers in here, but we have Happy on the chase. Will not be ignoring these footies. A lot of footies. Still 9 footmen after the 1 died. Plenty of towers coming up as well. Not so well protected against the Pit Lord, by the way. If a Pit Lord Fiend army stands here, none of the towers are really in range. I wonder, wouldn't it be perhaps a good idea, like when you have this high number of footmen and are forcing the undead back, might it not be a good idea to have towers like in front? But maybe then they're too easily killed by fiends because you can't repair them. Oh, big Nova. And now with the orb out, there's a lot of damage towards these footmen. Destroyer form is coming in. And here just playing Ring Around the Rosie. Always threatening the counterattack. But starting to lose more and more footmen. Tier 2 is finished. MK is coming. More towers in the main as well. You want to make sure you're secure in both bases. Oh, DK is still not level 3, actually. But he is close. DK and the statue ready across the map for that run by. And I don't think TH can get too much done over here. That water elemental is level 3. In the meantime, Lich, Fiends, and the Pit Lord pressuring the expo. This is basically textbook how you're supposed to play this nowadays. Shop is a little bit exposed here, far forward. But I guess it's working out well enough. And now Water Elemental taken out and the Destroyer looking towards the footies. One ghoul, so far the only thing that was able to be killed. Which Happy is fine with. He kind of has the lumber he needs anyways. TH knows he can't do much here anymore, so he's going to TP back. Hoping to perhaps kill some of these fiends. Statue would be the best kill, actually. But of course, against the orb, that's not so easy. Oh, MK comes in, looking for the Lich. Lich almost was surrounded right there. And might actually be getting surrounded against the trees. He's got him! DK's coming in, but not in time for the coil. Oh my god, just last second coil. Are you serious? But now with the coil on cooldown, perhaps this Lich can be taken out. It's so close. Happy gets another coil off. And now all the footies are roasted and toasted and burnt to a crisp are dead. Oh, that was so close. TH almost got that hero killed twice. Nice play by him. Finding the opportunity to kill the Lich, but Happy also quickly reacting. If he doesn't pull the Lich back at exactly that point, that Lich is dead. And here come the attack upgrades. Now, Happy remade the 4th ghoul, by the way. And is going for a very early temple this time around. Happy creeping up quite a few camps here that are supposed to be the humans. And once again, really nice splitting by Happy. This is something he always does really, really well. Splitting and being effective in multiple positions at the same time. Fiddler's getting a ton of experience over here. Seeing the second camp away from the human, but now gets found by the gyro, and with that, might be in a bit of trouble. But Happy's running over. DK and Lich ready to join the rest of the gang. Big Renegade goes to the Pit Lord, Crystal Ball, and level 3. That is one of the fastest level 3 Pit Lords I've ever seen. If played as a 3rd hero. Scans the main. Oh no, it doesn't scan the main. Don't know where he scanned. But in the main, we have tier 3 coming in, more gyros, and also a sanctum for some breakers. Is it level 2 Rain of Fire now? Yeah. It's a lot of damage against these buildings. Not too much mana for the Pit Lord anymore, though. Blizzard again from the AM. Ready with his own wave attack AoE. Oh, Nova, right clicks, 2 kills, but only 2. And once again, the statue is working overtime here for Happy. Blizzard will be forcing these fiends back, most likely overtime. Castle almost done. And here come the breakers. Nice Stormbolt to cancel the channeling of the Rain of Fire. Happy's pretty hurt here. It looks like he's once again forced to fall back. Okay, he's scanning. He's scanning in front to see if workshops are coming for tanks. But one workshop is not enough to go into tanks. So, seems like despite the victory with the tanks on map 1, this is not the style that TH is going to continue to play. And here we go. 3rd attack upgrade once again for the Fiends. Only 1 destroyer so far this game, I think, right? Annoying thing about going for Blizzard is it makes creeping way harder. Not having the elementals. And Happy again ready to counter expand. This is something I've seen so rarely from him in the past. But in this series he seems to be very willing to counter expand. I guess because TH's defense is just so solid. And now these two camps being stolen away earlier, which was a really smart play by Happy, is quite problematic for TH. MK got level 2, AM's close to 4, but leveling up this Pally is gonna be super difficult. Lich the only hero for Happy, not on level 3, but he's making big strides towards that level up. DK close to 4, which most likely will mean Aura 2 once again, which is always nice to boost up the entire army. And there we go, Lich does hit level 3 after the Pit Lord.
A player's force is
The marketplace, basically the one camp that can still be crept by TH. Perhaps Happy should have more aggressively crept here at the market. But I guess he was trying to keep his expansion safe at the same time. Which he was successful in doing. 65 supply now for Happy already, even before the expo started mining. I'm not sure if Happy actually lost a single unit this game outside of the ghoul in the main. Ah, the destroyer. Yeah, right. He lost the destroyer. Nice tank items on the MK. This attack into the main smells like a counterattack with a tank at the expansion. There's a knight counterattack at the expansion, actually. Oh, and one fiend dies instantly. So that was a nice catch. But 2 gyros will fall for this as well, and that is the level up for the DK. Curse cannot be used because the breakers are ready for the counter. Oh, and another statue. TH is finding quite a few free kills, which is nice for him. Killed 1 or 2 acolytes there as well, and is looking for more fiends. There's a tank here now as well, hoping to kill the expansion in the midst of this fight. Oh, Curse was still on autocast, so Happy reflected the curse onto himself, and now it's on the Lich, and that's a really annoying thing. As you can see, quite a few misses coming out from that Lich. Oh, Lich possibly could be getting surrounded, but with the invul, that might not mean much. Tank is taken out, and the gyros by themselves don't have the damage here to break this haunted.
A player's forces are under attack.
Supply lead still for TH, but Happy forces back his opponent against all odds. Level 4 now for Brutilus the Pit Lord. 4-4 or 4-3-4 actually are the levels for Happy. One more tank coming in, trying to pressure the expo. That's a surround? I guess it is. Tank is surrounded, and that surround does die pretty quickly. After all, these fiends have 3-0 upgrades. Happy some towers at the expansion, it seems like. He's trying to set them up, but not too easy. And once again, Happy spreading the units. Couple of fiends towards the expo against the gyros, and the heroes and banshees into the main. I don't know if it was StarCraft who made him so good at that, but Happy, that's one of his biggest strengths. Well, one of his many big strengths, I guess. Lich is looking very stacked. Outside of that, inventory for Happy, not too amazing. What do we have coming? No tanks for the time being. The single workshop at the moment not producing, but more upgrades are coming. Knights and gyros. Knights and gyros. Classic human combo. 4 breakers, perhaps a little heavy. I think 3 would also do the job. Maybe even 2. Ah, there's another tank. Okay. Pitlord, of course, also pretty good against tanks. With the cleave and with the rain of fire. Happy with a 13 supply deficit, still looking for the engagement in the middle of the map. Nova hits the Knights. Pally's ready with the Holy Light, but only level 1 Holy Light, of course. He just can't find anything to creep. Pit Lord so far hasn't been too effective. 2 Fiends die very quickly, positioning there, perhaps a little bit off. And anti-magic isn't spread across everywhere. A little late on the Pit Lord. In the meantime, tank at the expansion, not getting dealt with. Another Fiend is gonna die. Once again, TH is finding some good kills. TH still at almost 80 supply, but Happy is able to fight back. The 80 supply, not all in this army. A lot of it is peasants, a lot of it is also tanks, I guess. And gyros, which might still be somewhere. This army, after all, is very small. And yeah, the breakers, good for stealing curse and a bit of feedback, but not actual very good fighters. 2 more gyros getting picked off. The tank hasn't been able to take out this Necro yet. Happy is repairing. Against that, even a staff now on the Pit Lord. And the next invul goes to Happy as well. Invul's very important on Echo. Shop control, absolutely crucial. AM4, MK3, that's good, but it's a Paladin who's severely lacking behind. He needs that level 3, but so hard to find that. TH in a difficult position. What units does he go for? How does he take a fight? How is he gonna harass? How is he gonna win this game? Because it's up to TH to win this game. He's only got 3k left in the mine. Happy's got way more. More than 10k still left. Lich level 4. Plus 4 intelligence. Hell yeah. And the big item as well. Happy's TPing over. Oh, pendant on the ground. Pit Lord picks it up. TPing safely off to the side to not be sniped out or something like that too easily. 2 towers are taken out, but again, this army by TH just looks so tiny. A lot of stuff is coming in from the main, but it's not with the force yet. And these breakers, he's going more and more into the breakers. 6 breakers now. 7 breakers. Of course, at least they can't get Coil Nova'd. But they also don't do much damage at all. They are well upgraded at 2-2. But so are the Fiends with 3-1. And now Master Training is coming in. And more armor upgrades. Double Temple. How does Happy have all this lumber? He's only got 3 ghouls. Double Temple Master Training. 3-2 upgrades. Huh. Surprising. Compare that to 4 peasants here. Another 4 here. That's 8 peasants. And another 5 here. So way more supplies stuck in economy for TH. Plus every now and then a tank as well. Here's another one. And Happy already before with the supply deficit was able to hold pretty well. And now he's even in supply. 78 versus 80. But the gyros are useless. The breakers don't deal much damage. And the knights can be nuked pretty easily. TH in a tough spot. Illusion of the Knights. Perhaps they can do something. First Fiend almost taken out, but not quite right away. Tank in the meantime, once again trying to do some stuff in the back. 1 knight gets stolen with possession. 2 knights actually get possessed. That's of course also that can happen to them and can't happen to the breakers. Perhaps that's the reason why we have so heavy breaker numbers. But the Lich, not in trouble really. Pit Lord in front, he's got the invul, he's got the anti-magic. He seems to be well protected as well. Protected from the Storm Bolt damage. And with the Frost Armor also from a lot of right clicks. Happy. Super impressive play once again. TH taps out, calls for the GG, and it's Happy victorious and taking the lead and match point in this grand final. Is Happy doing it again? Is he winning a tournament? on Chinese ping again. 1 map away now only. And Echo Isles was supposed to be the best map for TH. So now we go on to Amazonia. With the last one remaining concealed then, I believe. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I just don't think Knight's Gyros is a very good comp anymore. I think inner fire rifles are way better. But no, not so easy to find the transition into. If you get to the 75 supply army with inner fire rifles and good hero levels, then you're super strong. But getting there is much, much more difficult. Especially against a player like Happy, who is now 1 map away from claiming first place and more than $2,000 after his 3rd place finish in the CC Master Cup Qualifier 1. Now looking to crown his year a massive success. Happy with this would be at $60,000, right? Yeah. If he gets first place, Happy will have surpassed the $60,000 prize money mark. And with that, I'm pretty sure would be first in this year. Actually, I can check that out on our wonderful Wikipedia. Oh, Happy is already, in fact, in first place with 58,240. There's 4 players really close to each other. Happy and Moon at 58k, Infi and Lin at 57k. And TH pretty close behind with 51. Happy already is the most successful player of the year. And now can make this end of the year perfect for him. Can give himself a nice little Christmas gift 1 day early. 1 map for Happy. 2 maps for TH. Can the human come back? Map 1, he looked so good. He looked so bulletproof. Of Twisted Meadows of all maps. But after that, Happy's pressure cracked him over and over. No longer was there time, seemingly, to go into the mass tanks. So, let's go into our map 4. Happy in the top right, with the 2-1 lead in the blue. TH bottom left. He was playing so unconservative, so innovative against Focus in the semifinal. But against Happy, it's very predictable. It's fast expansion every single game. And tier 3 either tanks or Knight's Gyros. Happy has adjusted from his previous style of a couple of weeks ago, mainly with his late game army comp, where the last couple of weeks, and also at WGL, he was playing a lot heavier on destroyers. Now he seems to be much more willing to transition into Banshees quicker, and also transition into counter expansion. So the opening, the grand concept and overarching style for Happy is still the same, but late game, counter expo, willingness, and going away from Destroyer, from Mass Destroyer, is how Happy is adjusting slightly his play compared to a couple of weeks ago. Oxdeatka, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Thank you for a great year of Warcraft 3, he says. I agree. It has been a great year of Warcraft 3. Don't forget, on Saturday we're going to have another cast with Rising Star Cup 4, where I hope to see many of you again. Happy starting off with a bit of Acolyte harass. Is he going to follow this up with a DK harass as well? Footy is ready for the block or for some harass. Nicely done. Expertly done. TH sends him the footy at the right time. If you send him in too late, he gets snared and he can't do anything. But the way it is here, footy by himself is making this camp already much more difficult for Happy. Tiny little move. Big difference. Normally you creep the rest of the camp with 4 skeletons. Normally you only need 1 coil to creep this. Normally the DK doesn't take this much damage. This one footy, running in at the right time, made the difference. Okay, the music now a little bit too loud.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, 4 farms into expansion. This is what we've been seeing. Happy after the first camp. Needs 1 more footy or water elemental for the level up. Tech is coming. Even the narrow being skipped. So Happy trying to min-max as much as possible here as well. And in we go. Oh, Happy gets the 4 units around on the 1 footman. This will be his level up. But in the meantime, the AM over here pretty much left to his own devices. So Happy, how many steals can he find? So far, none. The big one is, of course, the Rock Golem. And Happy gets it with the Fiend! He got it with the Fiend. And he gets the Trapper as well. And on a map where normally AM level 3 is a foregone conclusion, he almost didn't get it. The skeletons give the AM there the level up. That was quite scary. But AM does get the full experience. Important to creep the green camp here. If he didn't do that, AM would be now still on level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Experience on the DK is looking very good. But health on him as well as the Fiend, not so good. 1 footy sent off to the side to scout. I like that as well. Happy can't really coil steal. He doesn't have the mana. Would love to get the elemental. Oh, almost got it with the skeleton. That would have been cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Skeletons run by towards the expansion, but the expansion is done, and peasants should be somewhat safe. Slaughterhouse, Ziggurat, and if Happy sticks with what he's been doing so far, he's gonna quickly tech to tier 3 here on 30 supply. If this tower gets cancelled, this could be dangerous. 2 peasants also dying. TH is heavily prioritizing hard creeping the AM to level 4. Oh, 2 of the footies here also hurt. This is dangerous. This tower is definitely cancelled. The first time TH lets his arcane tower fall, was not expecting Happy to come in here. He was expecting Happy to creep to level 3, but he didn't do that. Instead, he got level 3 just from the kills that he found. Another peasant dying. And so many of the footmen hurt already as well. This so far seems to be by far the sloppiest early game by TH. In the last map that Happy needs to win this grand final. Militia required to come in from the main. One of Mana Steel, both charges have now been used already. And the Arcane Tower is still not standing. Lich coming. Here's the tech again. And the AM did this all to get level 4, but he's not quite yet level 4. And finding kills against this tier 2, soon to be tier 3 undead army is really, really tough. Without an MK, impossible normally.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shredder is here, but no tech yet. Oh boy. It's gonna be a late tech. Lich at the expo, and guess what? There's no tower here. Happy waiting for the perfect Nova. Double kill on 2 more peasants. Ooh. Where are the fiends, by the way?
A player's forces are under attack.
The fiends die. Happy should have 3 fiends, but I only see 2. This is so many peasant kills. Ouch. And that's what happens when you don't have an arcane tower. Dangerous play. Oh my god, the Lich is almost... The Lich is level 2 already. Cannot lose the arcane. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. Happy is playing insane. Finally, TH finds a surround himself, so he gets something. And that's level 4, maybe? Oh, wow. He easily has level 4. With all those skeletons, I guess. And maybe that was even the second fiend dying. I may have missed one of the fiends, the first one dying. Happy should be at 4 right now, and he's only got 2, so it seems like he lost one. Tier 3 is done. Destroyer form coming in.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tech must have started by now. No towers in the main. TH now starting to cut corners. This main base could easily be attackable. Question is, does Happy think of this possibility? Is he gonna scout for it? Many unnids oftentimes don't. But the AM is very strong. And the footy presence is still somewhat good. However, once the destroyers come out, that's gonna change.
Forces are under attack.
TH needs to buy time for the towers. And he will. Happy. Is he gonna check the main? Oh, he's gonna check the main. Happy can instantly break this if he morphs 2 destroyers. This could be the tournament right here for the Russian. Yeah. There we go. Destroyer morphed. Main breached. And Happy is finding more and more tower cans at the very least. But the Arcane is actually doing a good job draining, so the DK has barely any mana left. Neither does the Lich. Arcane is still standing, amazingly. And the Lich is gonna die. Happy has a TP transfer. Doesn't do it! TP on the ground! Lich dies! Oh my god, TP is still on the ground! No way! And the TP was killed! TH killed the TP! And now kills the DK! And more fiends! And now he's level 5. Oh my god. Misclick on the TP transfer. Oh! For once Happy makes a mistake, and what a punish it was. My god.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 fiends, 2 heroes. But still painful for TH. My goodness. Alright, we got ourselves a game. Destroyer's still in the main. Water Elemental not enough to deal with this. It has to be the AM. Or Gyros, maybe. Okay, Gyros are coming.
Town is under siege.
DK now level 4. Is he going deathmatch? No. That was pretty greedy by Happy to dive in the base the way he did. He could have just stand here and play it safer. And yeah, that was a great punish. Destroyer. Happy forgetting about the Destroyer. Some mistakes are starting to find their way into Happy's play, but okay. Destroyer does get saved. No tech this time. Not yet. Okay, there we go. Tech now coming in. This is a fun game. This is a good, fun game. TH early on in upkeep. Breakers and gyros. Soon to be joined by knights, I imagine. This is a pretty big force. Happy can't just pressure the expansion with like a pit lord or something here. It's just too many units, I believe. A-bomb. Wow, that's rare to see for Happy. More and more footies are dying. They are turned into free experience kind of at this stage. Puts TH back into no upkeep. Perhaps he's kind of appreciative of that. Oh, DK! In a bit of danger of being surrounded. No web ready. Oh, no, there we go. Here comes the web. Happy. Is he disconnected? Nope, not disconnected. But Happy just doesn't have the numbers. Only 4 fiends, no third hero, not quite enough. Here comes the A-bomb finally. Oh, are we actually going to see the Disease Cloud? Actually, the Disease Cloud. Wow, that is so rare to see for Happy. It's Tome of Retraining time, boys. And that's Blizzard level 3. That's a lot of damage. TH, man. It looked like he was out of this game. But Happy.
Players' forces are under attack.
That overextension. Whew. That may be the biggest punish I've ever seen Happy receive for a mistake. But of course, it's far from over. Happy's levels are pretty damn good. Soon to be 5-4 on the Lich and the DK, but no third hero. And the Pit Lord third earlier was doing a lot of work in the previous games. This might be a Dark Ranger game now. Because normally it does require some third hero. Same goes for the human, who certainly wants to go for the paladin. There he is. Oh wait, we don't even have Blizzard. We have Water Elemental, right? I just naturally assumed it was Blizzard because we saw it so much. Ghouls creeping the little green. That's interesting. TH forced to TP out. Not ready yet for this. Is he going to be ready for the expansion? He sees it once again very nicely, very early with the flying machine. I would imagine this is a tank. Do we have a tank, ladies and gents? Yes, we do. DK5, Lich 4. Levels very high. Inventory rather poor. No Banshee transition this time, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
19 supply lead by TH. But a lot of that is workers and tank. Orb of Fire is there, but the level 3 coil makes it that it's not so noticeable. Level 3 Watch Elementals in this one also very good. Coil does arrive, barely in time, but Fiend still lost. It's a lot about the mana here. Which healer has more mana? At the moment, looks like that's the DK. Fiend upgrades this time 2-0, pretty good, but not the insane 3-1 that we saw earlier. Statue starting to fall. Oh, Pally also starting to fall very low. Third hero now very noticeably missing for Happy. Could kill the Pally if he wants with the coil. Invul transfer, but too late. Lich saves himself to the back, but more Fiends are exposed, more Fiends are dying. Happy is losing more and more of his units. And here now comes the tank. Statue will be lost, perhaps.
A player's forces are under
The tank, no upgrades, but still putting a lot of pressure on this expansion. Statue, is he gonna morph it? No. Oh my god, the statue survives? Are you serious? What? Statue survives. Happy holds on at the expansion for the first time. But there's gonna be many more pushes coming, I imagine. Pally is back. Didn't take long. Only level 1. Disease Cloud kicking in against the breakers. It does hurt. Happy's just refusing to play a third hero. Wouldn't a Dark Ranger be really nice? I guess resources are kind of the problem, but now we do have full mining at the expo. Happy sending the ghouls over to the expo. I like that against the knights, against the tanks, I mean. AM, pretty far forward. He doesn't have a TP. This is super dangerous. Lich should have Dark Ritual. He does. Gyros finally finds some use again as destroyers are back in the air. Happy can't find too many easy kills. Whereas the Fiends on the other side seem to be falling pretty quickly to the Stormbolt and all the focus from the normal damage. Tank coming in once again. That one will be driving straight towards the expansion. Lich now in trouble, trying to get surrounded. Anti-surround by Happy with the Fiend. And the Lich gets out just barely, but Happy's out of mana. Has to give over the Invul to the Lich, which he will, but in the meantime, more and more of his Fiends are dying. But the Destroyers have now received air superiority. The tank, what's he doing? Not attacking the Haunted. Happy holds on. And suddenly has Destroyers again. When he was about to run out of mana right there. Boy oh boy. Once again levels the issue. Pally still only level 1. Is about to get level 2 though at least. Can the Paladin solo creep this? Doesn't really look like he can. The army is a little bit too small.
A player's forces are
Happy on
under attack.
dual hero. Seems to be making it work. 2-1 upgraded breakers and knights. Happy double invul now. Level 5 DK, level 5 Lich. It's third hero time now, finally. Level 4 MK, level 2 Pally, Brilliance Aura. The Coil Nova hurts. Hurts a lot. But the mana is very low. Very, very low.
Player's forces are under attack.
Divine Shield's pretty early on from the Pally. That one's gonna be over soon. The DK in trouble. Invul dodges the Stormbolt. Well done there, but the Lich gets surrounded! And he might be stuck! Oh, but the AM also in trouble! The Holy Light comes in last second! AM no TP anymore! Who's gonna die first? It's gonna be the AM, but the DK also surrounded and also dead. No way of saving him. Nothing he can do. DK falls. That might be level 3 on the Paladin. It is. Big level up for him. Lich running to the tavern. Happy has the resources for the tavern revive. All the breakers and everything is starting to drop really low. We're gonna have a double buyback here as it seems. DK comes back. AM comes back. If there was a Nova from the Fiend or something, this AM could be dead again. Pally! Not quite in range. Just a little bit too far away. And that's more experience. That's the DK. Well, I guess he was already level 6, so that doesn't change much. But the AM is still dead. Nova again on the Pally. Has to go for the Divine Shield. MK. Close to 5, though. DK must have Death Pact, right? Yeah, he does. Stormbolt looking for the next target. Lich doesn't have an invul. DK doesn't have an invul. This is dangerous. AM back again. Dark Ranger now. 21-minute Dark Ranger. Coil Nova coming in once more. There's a silence. AM in trouble again. Invul potion. Keeps him safe. One more Stormbolt. One more Stormbolt on the Lich. Finds him. Looking for the surround. Happy anti-surrounding with the statue. Frost Armor coming in. He's blocking himself. He's blocking himself. Still blocking himself. The AM. The Lich is almost dead. That's one more Stormbolt. There's one more Stormbolt. He must be dead. Silence. Silence keeps the MK from casting it for a little while at least. But now he gets it. Level 5 MK. Level 4 Pally suddenly. What is going on here? Happy doesn't have the double income anymore. He's selling some buildings to get the Lich back. He will. Jesus Christ. One base versus one base now. Another tank is coming in. Man. This game is stressful to watch. Imagine what these players are going through. Acolytes can now serve as little mana pots for the Lich. There we go. But now TH finally has these super strong heroes. 5, 5, 4. Something he hasn't had this entire series. And the bigger army. Way bigger army, actually. Silence misses! Paladin unaffected. Dark Ranger in trouble. That coil comes in, finds her. Happy, working with very few units only. Lich in trouble as well. There's a Zeppelin, by the way, to save heroes out of surrounds and such. That Lich, still surrounded, but gets out of there. Flying machines are coming back in. Tank, also in the mix. Shredder now coming in. TH throwing everything towards the expansion. Happy, his army's only small. And more kills for TH. TH finally seems to be taking control of this game. Silence! Colnova! Pally! In deep trouble, but he survives. And in the meantime, the expansion is falling. TH might be doing it here. Finds another kill. That's level 6. Don't know that he can make use of the ultimate. He's looking for hero kills here first. Going for the DK now. Still got a mana potion. A bash comes in as well. Colnova again. The AM dies! Double level up. Level 6, level 2, but the Dark Ranger immediately falls. MK out of mana, but the expansion also gone. Colnova again. Oh my god. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. This is turning around again. Holy Light. Last second Holy Light. Pally has more mana. Tavern Revive, very expensive now. It's looking like a map 5, boys. It's looking like a map 5. Fortunately for TH, hero ultimates are awful. So these level 6s for Happy don't do that much. No income anymore for Happy. This gold mine, the Amazonia special, lasts forever. Dark Ranger is coming back. Oh, mass teleport, and in we go. Going for the DK now. He's basically surrounded. He's trying to anti-surround, but I don't think he gets out. Death Pact required, but it only does so much. The DK is still stuck, and the Stormbolt is ready, and that must be the kill. He gets him. DK is dead, and that must be it finally. Happy's fighting on. No, he's not. GG. And 2-2. Whew, boy. That was very good. Man. Happy. Thinking he had the easy game there. Breaching into the main. Running past the wall. That was the big mistake. And then misses the TP transfer. Whew. My god, this is a great grand final though. Game 1 was pretty bad, was like only mass tanks and stuff. I was kind of afraid that the whole series was gonna look like that. But no, the rest of the series is looking extremely good. And now, one last map to decide it all. Happy is the most successful player of the year. The most prize money out of all the pro players this year. Whether he gets first or second place here. But if he gets first, he's gonna crack the $60,000 mark. Which is pretty good. Pretty damn good. $2019, by the way, has had $480,000 in prize money, which is more than double that of last year. And Happy has claimed quite a bit of that. First place WGL Summer, second place WGL Winter. First place in any online tournament he plays in Europe. And also even in some Asian ones. Dust Toggy, thank you for the 100 bits. For the A-bomb disease cloud value. Did have pretty good value. Let's go. TH in the top right, in the red. To be honest, he only had a chance to win map 4 because of a massive mistake by Happy. One small mistake was diving into the bag in the first place. And the big mistake, of course, was... what's going on? Why are we pinging? Big mistake was the TP. But you know what? I'm glad for that mistake, kind of. That gives us 5 maps. And now the one decision. Question is, are we gonna see MK for the first time? No. Standard openings once again. AM versus DK. Four farms into expansion. That has been the opening for TH every single time. Twisted Meadows looked the cleanest. But the other maps also were pretty close. It was Amazonia where Happy had the best position in the early late game stages, but then with that dive threw it all away. Amazing Z Turtle, thank you very much for the €5 donation. Amazing game, amazing cast, he says. Thank you very much, good sir. Footman scouting things out, this time not going in for the early harass. Happy using 2 coils right away. Oh, wow. TH is creeping the expo before the green. Okay. Interesting. Does that work out with a lumber?
The player's forces are under attack.
There's an arcane in the main. And I think Happy doesn't realize this. And there we go. Expo crept. Ooh, quite a few hurt peasants, so it comes at a cost. Pendant of Energy, great item, and yeah. TH has to wait a little bit for the lumber. But Happy moves north and sees... hey! This is already crept. TH with a nice little build. Adjusting the Expo creep timing. Normally it's always yellow into green into Expo. But TH here going for a little outmaneuver. Telly staff on the DK. Trying to get back quickly for the Rod of Necromancy. It's important for the AM here to creep over a little more to level 3. If the AM is forced to be stuck on level 2 by the time the Lich comes out, that's not good. That is absolutely horrifically bad. So that's the danger of this creep route. You don't get level 3 for certain. And in comes the DK.
Players' forces are under attack.
The Arcane Tower earlier on AZ was absolutely monumental. But I don't think Happy can get it here. Oh, might be a surround here on the DK. Okay, not quite. 2 peasants dying. At the very least. It's gonna be a third one, as it seems. Yep. Right, that was 4 in total, right? I believe. That's probably gonna mean quite a late tech. I like the early lumber mill. Get the lumber rolling in. Only 3 farm expo this time because of how fast it was.
A player's forces are under
Lich is coming for Happy.
The town is under siege.
Oh, more peasants are dying. 5 peasants died now. I am almost level 3. He is gonna get it, as it seems. Again, very, very important. The DK is close to level 3 himself. Oh, these footies want to go to the fountain. But they're getting intercepted. Nice stutter stepping by Happy's Fiends. Gets him the kill. But AM gets 3. That's the most important thing, I guess. Another footy sacrificing himself for the good of the colony. And that is Happy, almost level 3 himself. These experience bars are dangerously close to each other. Not exactly the way the human would like it at this early mid-game stage. So Happy, is it time for the 30 supply tech again? We've been seeing this pretty much this whole series. Yes.
A player's forces are under attack.
When can TH hope to tech? He just started. Okay. Alright, that's actually pretty good timing on the tech. Especially considering how many peasants he lost. With the DK it's level 3 already. That's a little scary. And in comes the Lich as well. Footman numbers for once rather low. I'm not sure if defend is ready. Coming in now. Okay. A little bit late. And more footies queued. More and more and more footies queued. Well, could be a surround here on the Fiend. Oh, he almost had it. Doesn't quite get it. Instead gets punished with the next Nova, but that was the last Nova. And only resulted in a single footy lost. So okay so far for TH. But the scarier thing is when there's 2 statues and 5 Fiends. Holding off against those is really difficult. 1 tower in the back gets cancelled. Fiends fall back again after that. I think that was a successful deny. Happy's waiting for the statue. Statue is coming. And now things start to get really difficult for TH. Oh, gets the surround. I think he has it. Coil, he can transfer the staff. Is he going to realize this? He's trying to. But he can't get it. Can still do it. Oh, staff on the ground. Ah! Lich is dead. Oh, almost dead. He's trying to walk out, but he can't. He can still transfer the TP if he wants. And he does. Okay. TP. There's a free staff on the ground. TH picks it up. Might become useful. TP gone normally doesn't matter that much for the undead.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's finally some time to breathe. And as so often, TH loves to creep to level 4 quickly, but he's far away from that, so he can't do that too easily now. Tower's coming up in the main. And at the expansion. Shop now finally. This one seemed a little bit late. Building placement here at the expansion is fine, I guess, but there's certainly still a big arc where fiends can attack in the Lich, along with Pit Lord. Happy has the orb, and now has 5 fiends and the 2 statues. This is always the dangerous part. And a 3rd hero. This is where human loses all map control. Dark Ranger? What? Is he planning to counter-expand? Right away? He's opening up the middle.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ancient Django, that's really good. 24 Beast Mode, thank you for the sub. Sneaky lasted steal. Oh, goes for the footy instead. AM close to level 4 now. Zeppelin Sapper. Okay, this is smelling like a tank game to me.
Are under attack.
1 workshop. And with 3rd hero Dark Ranger, Happy is kind of asking for tanks. Interesting. Happy completely changes up his playstyle. Goes for Dark Ranger, heavy creeping. And doesn't pressure the main anymore. And the expansion. Another big healing.
A player's forces are
And level
under
3
attack.
for the Lich. One workshop only so far. Oh, ouch. 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 Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That Zeppelin is dead. Ooh, maybe. Hello? Don't tell me the Zeppelin's gonna live. It's like Lolite versus Happy all over again. So Happy is soaking up the map. There's very little left to creep. Theoretically, there's this area, but it's very hard for the human to be able to claim that for himself. So Happy is trying to creep up the whole map, get ahead hero level wise, whilst TH is ahead economically. For life one. Double aura for Happy. That is so good. Alright, here come the triple workshop. Okay. I think that should have been done sooner. Yeah, I know, I can't believe my own words, but this game, tanks is probably the best course of action. Happy's also getting quite a bit of gold from all of this. Oh. Creeping. How quick is Happy to see this sapper? It's nighttime. Acolyte's coming out for the block instantly. Okay, Happy saw it right away. Ghoul's not coming, interestingly. It's just Happy's force coming back. Happy has plus 30% movement speed with the level 2 Unholy and the Endurance Aura, so he's very speedy. Happy hasn't seen knights in a long time, or at all, I guess, so he must be expecting tanks. It's the only logical assumption. Klaus plus 9, another great item for the Lich. Level 3 Dark Ranger already. What's he going for? Dark Arrow 2. MK experience 92. Question is though, Of course, Happy is easily gonna smash any fight. But how well can he deal with tanks? Oh my god! These items are ridiculous for Happy. It looks like Lady Luck wants to see a Russian victory. Happy almost 4-4-3 levels against 4-1. The discrepancy is insane. Important scout by Happy. Really, really important scout. It's Happy's #1 priority right now to first get up to his second base and secondly, prevent a third base. Here are the first 2 tanks. 2 attack upgrades already. Ammo upgrades coming in as well. Even so late into the game. Last second cancels here by TH on the towers.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy is an upkeep, by the way. So he's losing a lot of gold. Staff, maybe? Oh, nice. There's a staff on the AM. Trying to get as much value off of these tanks as possible. It's starting to become quite a few tanks. Happy definitely needs meat wagons. He's got 1 in the main. And a second one coming. This is the big downside of the Dark Ranger. She is much worse against tanks than other third hero options are. But does have silence against the Blizzard. Altar is taken out. These tanks will most certainly all die. But how much can they get done in the process is the question. 1 destroyer. Happy, not paying attention to this. Oh, perhaps he is. Some acolytes are dying as well. And getting the meat wagon would be nice in the back. Happy with a mass repair that can't quite save it. Coil Nova on the MK is taking a lot of damage. Ouch. MK dies. Happy lost 1 meat wagon. And the altar. And 1 or 2 acolytes. So definitely way favorable trade for Happy. But of course, TH on 2 bases. Trying to establish a third. Happy trying to establish a second. Pally is now ready. MK at least will be back soon.
The town is under siege.
AM by himself certainly cannot kill this base, but can perhaps kill some acolytes at least. DK, by the way, almost level 5. That's very dangerous for the nuke. Ooh, as we can see here. Another tank. 3-1 upgraded, by the way. Dark Ranger on the hill by herself. Not really in danger of dying because of the low hero levels. More and more tanks coming.
Forces are under attack.
Happy needs to spread out his meat wagons now, I guess. Hero chases on. Oh my god. Happy is so fast. And 1 more kill for level 5 on the DK, by the way. I think that's enough damage, though, for the kill over here. No narrow for the slow is the problem for Happy. Second meat wagon is coming in. But yeah, this is definitely a kill. How expensive is it gonna be? Is the question. Happy's got the Coil Nova ready. It's level 3 coil. Coil Nova, boom. There is a heal pot, but the AM is stuck. The AM is dead. Uh-oh, everything's dead, actually. That's a yikes. That's GG! TH bested by Happy in the CC Master Cup Qualifier 2 Grand Final. Happy does it again, winning a Chinese tournament with inferior ping. The Emperor concludes 2019 with another marvelous conquest.